We'll pass out your vagina cream later.
Is it time to eat?
Boom. Where's the vagina cream?
Boom, boom. Kill your fucking parents, metaphorically speaking, of course. If you don't think you can fuck all night, by God, you can't fuck all night.
Brand new start of it in old New York.
Go fuck yourself. I give you this vagina cream so you can rub it on your snap.
This is Dan Pena. He grew up in eastern LA in a barrio and had a stereotypical boomer childhood. I'm sure all of you are familiar with those tall tales your grandparents tell. Oh yes, I used to walk 9 miles each way to school during a blizzard, hopping on 1 foot, juggling 14 flaming throwing knives. According to him, he had an extremely hard knock life, worked on Wall Street, became an oil baron, hunted every single wild animal on planet Earth, bought a castle in Scotland, and then started selling a sales program called QLA, or Quantum Leap Advantage. We're gonna try to poke some holes in this romanticized $1 trillion pipe dream. If you've never heard of him before, that was quite the introduction. I mean, those are just a few clips that I took out of context, but you can just type in Dan Pena and have yourself an entire afternoon, no, week of content. Dan Pena is known as the $1 trillion man. A few years ago, he was known as the $50 billion man. So you may be thinking, he made $950 billion in the last few years? No. You see, Dan Pena's net worth is a whopping $450 million. But it's through his groundbreaking, earth-shattering, universe-splitting QLA sales program in which his clients achieved a total net worth of $1 trillion, which I find impossible to believe. It's fugazi, it's pixie dust. It's fake. It's not real. Wake up, buddy. The one thing about Dan Pena is that he is full of tall tales, and I mean full to the brim. Every single story that comes out of this man's mouth has the convenience of never being able to be verified by anyone else.
What do you stand for? 3 things.
As long as it's legal, moral, and ethical, and morality and ethics swing in the wind. So you've got to be where there's a rule of law. In other words, if somebody fucks you, cheats you, you have to be able to sue them. But there are certain places in the world that they have laws, but the courts are all rigged.
Okay. Legal, moral, and ethical. Let's see if Dan Pena in the following clips follows any of those 3 tenets. You be the judge.
Have you ever eaten someone's soul?
No, I ate a guy's nose off once.
What the
What'd you say? Just now?
I hit the guy in the Adam's apple like this, like you're supposed to, and I bit his nose off.
Okay, I see what's happening. He's actually Hannibal Lecter from
Yes!
the Sheep movie.
In what situation, even life or death, do you resort to biting someone's schnoz clean off? Hell, whoever tries to bite my nose off is getting a full snack. There's a lot of calories in this woofer, okay? No, let's think about this for a second. You guys ever see Sherlock Holmes when he discombobulates?
Discombobulate.
Dan Pena's version is just pow, right to the Adam's apple. No, but in all seriousness, if this was true, there's a guy walking around with no nose. And imagine what he has to tell people. Yeah, this fucking psychopath just bit my nose off. First of all, I don't believe that. Second of all, that doesn't sound very moral. I'm just being honest.
When I go in the audience, I normally say, give me 10 snowflakes here. I'll kick your ass all at the same time.
You still fighting people even with the artificial shoulders and knees?
Yeah, I am. There's certain things worth dying for, and I still believe in a few of them. And there's certain things that you just got to punch the fucker in the mouth.
He just claimed that he could take on 10 snowflakes at once, right? 10 little puss boys from the audience. Just pow! 10v1. I don't doubt it, but I also don't know. This man's claiming to bite people's faces off. I just want some verification.
1999, Jeff of Amazon fame didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. He had nothing. Yeah. He had 2 employees, and there's a story which is the truth. They were on their knees packaging shit, and their knees were getting roughed up because of the cement. And the junior employee said, we could get knee pads. And that was the first acquisition they made for Amazon, was buying 3 pairs of knee pads so they didn't have to be on their knees packing the shit on the ground. And now look at him.
Like, I get it. You can extrapolate a rags to riches story from just about anyone that has made it. But this is just simply not true. Jeff Bezos, in his 20s, managed hedge funds, okay? Then had a small investment from his parents of about 300 grand to start Amazon. You see, the main problem I have with this narrative is that many multi-million and even billionaires push this nonsensical verbal diarrhea that anybody can make it from absolutely nothing to the top, when that is rarely, and I mean rarely, the case. The playing field is and never will be equal. Can you do it? Maybe. Will you do it? Probably not.
But we don't tell the kids that there's a secret sauce. We don't tell them that there's a shortcut.
You know what I find pretty ironic? These dudes oftentimes say, there's no secret sauce. Meanwhile, they're selling you courses talking about their secret sauce.
When you tell the average kid that has never sold anything, you're 2,000 cold calls away from being a multimillionaire. Oh, I guess I don't want to do that bad.
A 7-step plan that says you're 1,000 cold calls away from being a multi-millionaire sounds like the secret sauce. Buying their courses is not going to get you to the top. You want to know why? Because you need capital. Spending $25,000 on a Scottish vacation, flights not included, only to get verbally abused by an out-of-touch boomer in a castle is not the best ROI.
How do you measure personal development? You don't, you fucking retard!
If you guys want me to go to one of these high-performance success summits, then we need to say thank you to our sponsors. Today's video is sponsored by Helix, baby. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding designed to fit your needs, and it's conveniently shipped in a box right to your doorstep. Everybody's different, and Helix knows that. That's why they made a sleep quiz that matches your unique body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. I personally sleep on my side and stomach, do the slight tuck underneath the pillow. How you doing? Absolutely. And I prefer a medium mattress, which is why they match me with the queen size Midnight Luxe. I've had my Helix mattress for a little bit over 4 months now, but my absolute favorite part about Helix Sleep is that you guys don't even have to visit a mattress store and deal with the shenanigans and nonsense that a mattress salesman is going to put you through. If it makes you nervous to buy something that you haven't tried yet, Helix offers a 100-night sleep trial. It gives you a little bit over 3 months to absolutely fall in love with your mattress. And if you don't, they will pick it up, no questions asked, and you will get a full refund. I love my Helix, and I think you would too. If you're in the need for a new bed, check out Helix. You guys can click on the link in the description box down below, or head on over to helixsleep.com/Philion for up to $200 off your Helix mattress. Massive thank you to Helix for sponsoring this video.
Oh, God. The average male testosterone. How many guys are near? You're near 26, aren't you? More or less?
Yeah, pretty much.
26 is when your testosterone production peaks out.
Yes.
And it goes down from 26 to 70. At 70, I'm supposed to have no testosterone. Zero. Okay. But the average for a 26-year-old is between 300 and 800. 800 is high. 300 is, you can't get it up. Last time I was checked, and I get checked 3 or 4 times a year, mine was 1,800, 1,800.
That is
and
so
it's been as high as 2,500.
1,800? You're telling me this man is floating around at 76 years old with 3 times the amount of testosterone than a 26-year-old in his prime?
Why?
Yeah, no.
Are you doing testosterone shots?
Okay?
Are you doing T-shots?
You take T-shots?
No.
Is this man taking bull shark semen enemas? Like, what? What? If he's not taking exogenous testosterone, then what is he doing to make his test levels 3 times that of a young, healthy male in his prime?
I pole vault to the bathroom when I get up in the morning.
What?
With your penis.
Yeah. I mean, on a good day, it takes me about 2 jumps, and I'm there. On a bad day, 3.
Fuck, he's got me beat, man. Takes me about 4, dude.
Okay, cool.
By the way, you know what a B-roll is in making movies? Some of you are aspiring actors, right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
The B-roll was invented about 100 years ago by Louis B. Mayer, and it was the bimbo roll. Because they'd say, we're going to take shots in the B-roll so they could casting couch fuck them. And the B-roll, nobody ever saw the B-roll. And to today, they still call it the B-roll.
Yeah, I need to get my hands on whatever this man is smoking because he comes up with the most deranged explanations for simple things. I went to film school. This is not the origin of B-roll. B-roll refers to the second roll of film. You know, like A-roll and B-roll. B-roll means supplemental footage, and that's why it's not on the same roll as the main scene footage.
Build a dream team around you, which means a chairman, a CEO, a couple industry experts, an in-house lawyer, in-house accountant. Use the leverage of you getting, and you're not paying any of these people anything. They're there. Whew, just follow the scripts are there. Okay. And then you go find a Big Four accounting firm, hire them. You're not hiring them. You're going to utilize their services on a delayed fee basis, meaning the same model as the private equity firms use, delayed fee basis. And then you go find a big time law firm to do the same. And so you got no money out of nothing out of your pocket because you don't have anything.
I don't know how this would apply in today's world, but he's telling people to do business on the notion of just asking for copious amounts of loans for exorbitant amounts of money, not paying any of your employees, but rather giving them shares in your company because you don't have any money yet, but when you do, when you make it big, you'll pay them out.
And so these people will work as the team for revenue share?
Correct. Equity share, not revenue.
Sorry. Oh, okay, wait. So just equity, no cash?
No. They get cash, but not salaries. You pay bonuses and give free founders equity.
Commission-based.
No, it's not commission. It's you do a $5 million acquisition and you overfinance it for $500,000. You, the main person, keeps 200 grand, and then you split 300 grand between all those people I just said. Chairman, CEO.
What do you think of that plan?
We'll talk to him more about it, but I'll be honest, we're tactical at this point. We're down in the dirt.
Who in their right mind would sign up for something like that in today's day and age? A top attorney? A great accountant? I don't think so. Literally nobody does anything unless they're getting paid. You know what's really bad? When you start agreeing with people like fucking Dink Doink?
Dink Doink is cleared to be the hottest fucking coin ever. I just want to say keep up the good work. And if you guys do everything that you're doing right now, even more exponentially, we could go to the top of this whole fucking market, dude. Fuck yeah.
What I find interesting is that when you go to look up any of the companies that Dan Pena created, you know, the companies that gave him all this wealth, there's not much information at all. Even crazier, this man was pushed out of his own company, and then he sued the people that kicked him out, and he won $3.3 million. I guess that's a power move? I don't even know how you do that. One of the more interesting videos regarding Dan Pena is when a Floridian college student calls him out.
Partially, I genuinely think you're a fraud. Partially. However, I also think you have some insights on society and a unique perspective, so I think you can grow yourself.
Now, before I snap your neck, kid, put the fucking camera.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, that's a reasonable way to handle criticism. I'm gonna snap your neck, kid. Then I'm canceling this entire talk and leaving. That is, of course, before his Weenie Hut Jr. cult-like follower steps in and screams at the kid.
Get the fuck out of here! You're fucking done!
Okay, we wanted this Q&A to be respectful of each other's thoughts and opinions, so we can shut down the Q&A if we have to, but we want to hear everybody's opinions.
It is shut down. I'm leaving. Thank you. Okay.
Thanks a lot, asshole.
I think Dan Pena is from a different world and will never change his cold-blooded ways. After all, if you're dumb enough to spend upwards of 25 grand on a high-performance business seminar, you deserve to lose that money. Ah, shit. I'm gonna miss my flight.
Ask your mother, YouTube. Go back and ask your parents.
Am I subscribed to Philion?
They won't even have to answer in words. You fucking sorry vaginas.
Hey, Philion pulled up, fuck your bitch. Anybody wanna run up, put them all up in the ditch. Puss boys no go, better back up quick. You punk, don't flop, bitch, you ain't shit.